In this video I'm gonna cover the best PvE armor perks for all builds, but this is just the basic armor pieces. It's not going to include your weapon perks. So we're just gonna cover the basics of the armor, so you can gear yourself for dungeons and expeditions and later on raids. Here's the best PvE armor perks. First of all, it's going to be health, enchanted ward, and refreshing. Starting with health, health will increase your base health, of course, so it's self-explanatory. Enchanted ward, well, you will take 4% less damage from all light and heavy attacks. If you have 5 armor pieces, you have 5 armor pieces. If you have 5 of them, you will basically reduce all damage taken by 20% from light and heavy attacks. And refreshing is very unique because you can only have 4 refreshing on your armor. And of course, it will reduce your ability cooldowns, allowing you to do more damage and do more combos in your build. There's a few armor pieces you can go and farm in New World. Let's first off start with the highest gear score armor pieces, which will be your hoplite armor. So these armor pieces comes in heavy, medium and light. As you can see, it will drop with enchanted ward and refreshing. The reason why these pieces are so good is because they are max gear score, and they do drop at the Hive of Gorgons. As you can see, here it will drop at the Hive of Gorgons in the zone. Let me quickly show you in game where you can find it. So if you go to your activities and you go to raids, here you will find the pieces. As you can see here it will drop. It comes with magnify, enchanted ward and refreshing. The last perk is going to be a random roll, but the chances of you getting health is very high. Let's go to the perk buckets. Here you can see it. You almost have a 20% chance of rolling health. So the chances of you getting the perfect best in slot set for these gear pieces are very high. But of course, the Hive of Gorgons raid is very difficult. So you might just want to go and farm the Ace of Crystal set first. This set drops in mutation dungeons, but it will have to be M2 or higher. Here you can see all the mobs dropping them. It's basically every mob in the dungeon, in all dungeons. But the perk bucket, you can see, also drops at 15% health. So the chances of you getting the health perk on these sets is very high as well. You can also go to your Gypsum Kiln and upgrade the item if you want to with a different perk. But I wouldn't recommend it. Just keep farming. You will eventually get this. So let me just go in game and show you where to get it. If you go to your activities, you're going to find it in dungeon or expedition, but it has to be mutated. So you go here and you can pick, let's just say you pick Dynasty Shipyard. We're going to talk about this later again. And you have to actually do a M2 dungeon. And this is where you will find your Ace of Crystal set. Just the last note, the Ace of Crystal set comes in medium, light and heavy. So you can get all types of armor sets just from the Ace of Crystal set. Now the last set we're going to talk about is the Emperor Zhao set. This set only comes in light. It has magnify, health and refreshing on it. It doesn't have enchanted ward on it, so it's going to take a little bit of farming to get this. But if this dungeon is mutated, you can get it. This unfortunately only drops at mutation level 3, so if you go to expeditions, it only drops in Dynasty Shipyard, but you will have to do M3s to get it. So this is a very difficult set to get, but if you're anyway going to farm mutated dungeon for the Ace of Crystal set and you want to do M3s, you can do this dungeon. You can also upgrade the recipe at the Gypsum Kiln. I might just show you how to do it, but basically you go to, this is a Gypsum Kiln, so you can upgrade your items here. I don't know if I have any items that I can show you that I can upgrade, but you will go here, you can upgrade your items from this little Gypsum Kiln. If you're still watching, you're going to get the best, juiciest tip in this whole video right now. So the Halloween event is coming 22 October in New World. As you can see, the Night Veil Hollow is coming to New World. And with this event, there's some blueprints that you can buy from the vendor. Let me quickly scroll down here. Here you can see the vendor in New World. and you will get some patterns that you can buy. With these patterns, you can basically get a heavy set, medium set, and light set, and on these patterns you will get health and enchanted ward. The last perks in this bucket is going to be random. The only thing about these patterns is that you're going to have to be 250 armoring skill. But this is a very good set to buy in the Halloween event. You're basically going to collect these tokens, and at the event you can use these tokens at the vendor to buy all of these blueprints. You can also sell these blueprints on the market. Let me quickly show you here. When you go to crafting recipe, you will get these blueprints that you can craft, which will be 700 gear score. And there you can see it will only cost you 10 Night Veil tokens, so you can farm these tokens and buy these little armoring patterns for yourself. You can even just keep it, so this is something that you can keep, and once you hit 250 armoring skill, you can craft these amazing little armor pieces for yourself. Again, the perks is going to be health, enchanted ward. I'm not sure if you can force the last perk. Hopefully you can, I don't know. We will have to see what's going to happen with the new event, since they're going to update it probably a little bit. Here you will see a list of items that you can buy at the vendor. There you will see Night Veil, Hollow Armor, and weapon patterns. This is what you're looking for. So once the event pops on the 22th of October, make sure you go and farm these Halloween tokens and buy your patterns. This is going to benefit you in the long run. Even if you're not max level yet, just go and buy these patterns and use them once you've hit armoring skill 250, and you'll thank yourself later. Just to recap, Hoplite armor is your best armor, your highest gear score armor that you can farm with your enchanted ward and refreshing perk. Then your second best that you can go and farm is your Eyes of Crystal armor sets. This basically drops in all M2 dungeons with enchanted and your refreshing. It also has magnify, so you can just choose the perks that you want to, or the attributes you want to magnify on your build. You just go to your character, go to attributes, and here you will see magnify. You can magnify any of your stats. As you can see, I just magnified strength. And the last set that I recommend, if you're going to do an M-freeze, just go and farm the Emperor Zhao set, and you might get lucky and you get a nice little weapon perk on it, or even enchanted ward. It really depends. All of these sets you can find on nwdb.info, so just make sure if you want to go and see where to farm all of these sets, just go to nwdb.info and you'll basically see all the information you need. There you have it. The best perks is health, enchanted ward, and refreshing, in that order. If you've liked this video, go and watch this video to see how to level your gathering without gathering.